This clip is from the Boundary Riders podcast, and if you do enjoy this, then make sure to check out the full episode out every single Wednesday morning on YouTube and Spotify. Of course, we get to our AFL Fantasy recap for the week now, guys, and I thought I was having a pretty good week up until Sunday afternoon, and it just didn't look as good as I was hoping. 2,193 for the round, ranked 38,428 for the round itself, and overall rank has dropped once again outside the top 10,000. Now, looking at the round that I just had, there were quite a lot of positives. John Noble with the 130, Bailey Dale with the 138, Dacos plus 100, Bailey Smith plus 100, Jordan Dawson 126 is captain, Isaac Heaney, back-to-back hundreds in my team so far, so I will take that. Lockie McAndrew has been brilliant to have kept him in my team. I could have gone with another ruckman, but got him through the buys, and now he's done really well, especially with other ruckmen dropping off. Sheezer with the 154, should have kept him as captain. Pussied out. I said, nope, I'm going to go with Jordan Dawson against the Eagles. Not a bad choice, but could have been better. Cozzy Pickett with the 104. Jason Horne-Francis with the 94. Petrarca, I mean, it's not great, but 84 from him is probably like 100 from him from his recent form. But unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of middle players. Like, there was a lot of highs, but there were also a lot of lows. Jaden Short with the 59. Like, for fuck's sake, bro. You're playing for Richmond. Why are they giving the ball to anyone else? He's one of their better kicks. Give it to someone else, please. Butters, 89. Could have done better against North Melbourne. Had a bit of attention from Finn O'Sullivan. Bontempelli, look, he got clamped by Jordan. We all can't take Jordan. Like, you've got MJ in the NBA, and you've got James Jordan just above him. Yeah. You can't take him on the Bont. I understand.
It's the reason the Bont will never win a Brownlow.
Exactly. He just got clamped by Jordan. I mean, look, everyone's got to have their Scottie Pippen. Unfortunately, Bontempelli was the Pippen to James Jordan. Unfortunately, he just couldn't get it done. Willem Dersma just cost himself the Rising Star Award, 59. I mean, you've just given it up to what, Harry Dean? I mean, that's embarrassing.
I think Jagger Smith's pretty good at it.
Oh, Jagger Smith, I don't know. 69 from Sam Walsh, like, funny number, but other than that, pretty disappointing. Jordan DeGoey, what was that? That was fucking terrible from you. Like, they could have won by 5 goals if you actually turned it. And then Sam Durham. I had the choice between Marshall or Durham. I'm like, I'll go with Durham because at least he's playing midfield. And he was like, no, I'll play for Essendon, bro. I'm phoning it in this week. Did fuck all. Actually, I think he was one of the highest scorers for Essendon. Besides Merritt, of course. This club's fucked. When Merritt leaves the Hawthorn this year, they've got no one. They're going to be rock bottom. They're going to be the West Coast Eagles again.
They're worse. Somehow, he's going to get worse. Yeah. That's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, there are a couple of good scores on the bench. Like Fitzgerald with the 76, I'll take that. Herbert with 68. Lombard in his last game for my team got 58. But other than that, pretty disappointing. Let's have a look at your team.
Oh, I had a bloody good one. I got 2,347, which was ranked about 7,000 out of anybody.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I couldn't even believe when I was... At one point, after Friday night, after 3 games, I was projected to get 2,400.
2,400?
Yeah. So let's look at some of the positives you haven't mentioned. I had Naz at 160. Kind of wish at the start of the week I was thinking about it, but it was like I always say, I'd never go with a person for the first week if I bring him into the team. Zach Merritt 116. Callahan, I'll take 96. I think against Freo, I didn't expect him a huge score, so 96 I will take. Brody Grundy finally got back in and basically put a ruckman in English back to full back, so I think he wins it with 130.
I mean, that's basically getting benched.
Basically.
He basically got English benched. What did he get in the end, Brody Grundy?
130.
130, very good score from him. Probably best on the ground in that game too. Second best.
The last month of him struggling, going in and out, and just...
I think Sydney were experimenting a little bit, trying to pick a ruckman, but then they're like, look, bro, can you just do it?
Yeah, just do it. Show us how it's done.
Show us how it's done, bro.
Let's just go to the few negatives. Besides the ones... Oh, sorry, the other positive was Hawker Hahn was 80. For a rookie, I'll take that.
Yeah, I've got to mention that. He's done really well.
Yeah, for a person that I've been putting in my actual team, was pretty good. Lockie Ash with 87, kind of ridiculous.
I mean, if that's one of your negatives, it's still a pretty good week.
Especially when Whitfield went down, concussion. Like, what are you doing? Who else is distributing off halfback?
Yeah.
Well, come on.
You're the one kicking the ball.
Noah Anderson, 86.
I mean, I'd drop him with the captaincy.
I think he should be doing better against Collingwood. You know, everybody else was like Zeke Hewlin got 150.
Yeah, I mean, who the fuck?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. Shea Bolton was 82.
He had a good score at quarter time. I'm a bit surprised he didn't get more than that.
Yeah, like that was basically everyone else you mentioned.
Yeah. All right, let's move to our trades. So this week, I finally got rid of Leo Lombard. I think I'm pretty set on that now. I've picked up Hamilton. I wanted to pick up Franco, but I'll have to try and figure it out next week. But it's given me enough cash to get rid of Willem Dersma. I mean, I know I joked before, but he's had a really good season in the team. And I had a couple of options, but even though he's a defensive midfielder, he scores enough. I'll go with Naz. Picking up Nasai, Wangadeen Miller. His fixture coming up looks pretty promising. Other than the Geelong game down at GMHBA Stadium and the Swans game, the rest of the season looks pretty good. He's got Port Adelaide this week, then he's got the Cats, then North Melbourne. Finn O'Sullivan could go to him, but I think that he'll probably get a pretty clean run at it. Then the Swans in the last 3 games are the Blues, the Tigers, and the Gold Coast. I don't think he gets tagged in any of those games.
Those last 3 games, you should be averaging about 125.
Yeah, so I think he's a set and forget for the rest of the season, and I'm pretty happy with that. That means Hall Kahan has to play in my team this week because of Lockie Whitfield's injury. But other than that, I mean, the only other rookie now I have in my team is Lockie McAndrew. And right now, I think I have some other pressing issues. So he may well stay for a little bit longer, McAndrew, because I don't know what Sam Walsh is a little bit annoying. I'm going to leave him there for now. Jaden Short's probably the one in the gun next, which may mean I can bring a midfielder in and swap Naz into defence, but at this stage we'll have to wait and see. And in the forward line, Petrarca pissing me off. I mean, 84 last week, but I think he had about 30 odd a quarter time.
Yeah, he
did. And then again, he just did nothing.
And I think it's only 100. I think round 7.
Yeah, he started the season. Remember at the start of the season, we were thinking this guy's going to go win the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
He had a huge 100. He scored one score under 100 in the first 8 rounds. Of course, he did have an injury at that point. But since round 11, in round 11, he scored 107 against North Melbourne. He's gone 71, 70, 83, 54, and then 84 last week. He's got to go. But unfortunately, there's not a lot. There are a few forwards now coming through. Chad Warner's probably the one that I would like to bring in for Sydney through the forward line. But yeah, a little bit disappointing. Tagawi, I'm fine with. And Durham, he better improve pretty quickly. And Rowan Marshall, I'd like to bring him in. But if the longer you keep him out, the more chance Taconi comes back into the team.
Yeah.
So if you don't get him now, you're going to have to get him in the next week or else there's no point.
Yeah, because they what say 3 to
maybe Ross Lyon will be like, look, don't worry about the money. Just take the rest of the season off. I need to win the car, the Hilux, and the crypto wallet or whatever you get when you win this. So what's your team looking like?
So this week I finally got rid of Cumming. I was sick of
Yeah.
I got.
I hate when you're just coming too much.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly. I was just. I think he's just it. I think just fit. Nothing nothing left there.
No, there's nothing left. I mean, at this point, you just come and dust. So I understand.
Exactly. Yeah. So I did get Franco actually. So I thought, why not?
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah,
a very good first game.
He performed very well at Waffle in the first game he's played, and I expect him to play for it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think him and Herbert have done really well for the Eagles in their first couple of games.
Yeah, it's a little annoying because the fact is that I've still got 3 straight midfielders on which is annoying, but it's what we have to do. There's no bloody forwards coming.
Yeah.
I did get rid of Christian Petrarca. I couldn't. I
done.
just couldn't do. I was finished. Like it was done. And I did get Rowan. I'm so glad I didn't get Sam Durham. And I think with him not being Tom DeConing, I think for the next month or so, and it gives me enough cap space with just under 300k to upgrade some other players. I could have got Chad Wood, and I still may because he will play because he does have a good, and he won't get tagged. Heaney, Errol, Blakey, you're not gonna tag him. So, but I think Rowan Marshall playing solo.
He's always had, and I just don't understand. I mean, I hope for a love of God he goes to a different club next year. Yeah. So then he will, because I mean, we had pretty discounted price because his average isn't that high this year.
And the fact is, he will be a forward.
Yeah, probably.
He's played forward all year, so
yeah, it'd be a great pickup.
Yeah.
So what players are you looking that you may have to trade out in the next couple of weeks?
Jaden Short and Jack Bowie. They're both not.
Jake Bowie trade was a bit of a.
It was a down. It didn't work. But aside from that, Hall Kahan in my team. Yeah. Basically, everybody else. So it's 3 defenders. Yeah. So basically, but the thing is, on my bench, I've got one player in Alga over 100k. He's about to max as well though, but it's like I don't have enough other reserves to bank up. So that's a little thing. Fitzgerald and Herbert are banking money as well though, but
still at least 2 or 3 weeks away before you can catch him out.
3 weeks, and like already this week I'm projected to get 2,334.
Yeah. Well, if you score less than me this week, I'll be pretty disappointed in you, to be honest.
And I don't think I mentioned, but I'm officially ranked in 12,500. So I'm catching.
You're catching me pretty quickly. Well, I had a pretty strong lead, but last week was a bit of a downer.
I caught so much.
Now, before we move to the ladder, let's just quickly talk about our team, our captains and vices for this week. So at the moment, I've got Nick Dacos as vice captain against North Melbourne. I am a little bit concerned that they will use a tag with Finn O'Sullivan, but at the moment, I think that he's probably got the best matchup. Bailey Smith was there against the Giants. I don't mind that move, but doesn't have the best record against GWS, no hundreds.
Or at NG.
Or at NG Stadium, so I'm a little bit hesitant on that one. Jordan Dawson against Gold Coast is promising, but I think the best one here against Port Adelaide, Naz, last time we played them in Gather Round, 139. I don't like to pick a captain when I bring him straight in. I don't know why. There's some sort of curse against it, but I'm going to leave it on him at the moment. But it's going to be, I mean, there's other choices. Harry Sheasel, Isaac Heaney against Fremantle. I don't know if Fremantle will send someone to him. Maybe a Carl Warner, maybe, but he's played pretty well off halfback this year, so I don't think they want to utilise him as a stopper. So I think Swans will probably go head-to-head with them, and Heaney could have a big game. But, yeah, I think Naz at the moment, Jordan Dawson's lingering, and I think Nick Dacos, I'm kind of hoping for a good score on Friday night.
Yeah. I've went with Harry Sheasel, VC. I think Friday night, they don't tag. You know, like two players. I know the defenders in Gold Coast last week got over 100, like him and Noble. And I know the defenders, but I think Harry, after coming off the last 2 weeks last week of 154 and the week before 173, I'll just give it to him. I think he performed well against Collingwood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that call.
And I went with, I think Port Adelaide, no reason to tag him. He's coming. We're going to throw them checkbook at him in the years. Like,
don't hurt your prize asset.
Yeah, we'll protect our prize asset.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's move to the ladders for the channel. First of all, the head-to-head league. Lost 2 in a row now and have fallen right back into the pack. Not looking great. I'm in 8th spot currently. I cling on to that spot. You are right behind me, down on the percentage or points for tally. You're still you're only 75 points behind me now. So you've caught right back in the recent weeks. Really unfortunate that I lost. I played against one of the top teams. I think it was top. No, it was Butters My Buns, which is second on the season ladder. In the head-to-head league, he is way out in front on the in the overall ladder, being nearly over 700 points in front of second place in the overall ladder standing. I'm in 6th on the overall. You're on 7th. So kind of in poor spots considering our actual score throughout the season. It's going to be tough. I think only the top 8 qualify, and Goonaville's the only one who may be prone to falling out. He did lose last week. I think that was against you, maybe. So you knocked off a guy in the top 8. So it was a big win for you, like an 8-point game. Massive. Looking at the Open League, and Butters My Buns continues to hold the lead. He's way out in front on Always Hungry, who has jumped into 2nd spot. Haven't seen that name so much this season, so he's right up there. My boy Swans Rule 2008 from Derek. He's in 4th spot. Nice to see. The Fremantle supporter in 5th. Big and Animated. Dropped down to 5th. Lost the game, the Dockers, and then he falls down too. Tough week for him. I've fallen outside the top 10, which I was there only a couple of weeks ago, down to 18th, and then you're sitting in 19th. So you're right on my hammer. Yeah. Not far away.
Yeah, I had, as I said, a great week.
Catching right back.
Yeah, I went up 5 spots.
Yeah, it went pretty well. So I think our Open League has 80 people in it. So it's going to continue to grow every year. I think that ladder stays, those people automatically get into the league every year that we make it. So that means that you guys will already, if you want to join it next year, then there'll already be 80 people a part of it. So as the channel grows, this will grow, the tipping ladder will grow.
It'll get harder.
It'll get harder, unfortunately. Unless we get a bunch of like 4-year-olds joining it. That'd be nice. We'll push up my ego. Oh my God, I'm in the top 20 and there's like 4,000 of them, and like only 3,500 of them are like 8-year-olds who have never done this before.